going on, everybody? Welcome back. I gotta give a quick shout out to all my Patreon subscribers. They get to see this video 4 or 5 days, maybe even a week before anybody else gets to see it. And that's because when you sign up for my Patreon, you get sneak peeks, behind the scenes looks, access to videos early. So if you find yourself continuing to come back to the channel because you enjoy the content, take a second, go over to my Patreon and show some support. I'll love you forever. All right, now the video that we got today, a few weeks ago, it's probably been a month, close to a month now since I asked the question on my Instagram. I asked for, I think it was ladies specifically. I asked the ladies to send screenshots of the craziest, most outlandish DMs or dating app messages that they've ever got. And I appreciate everyone who submitted for this. I'm not gonna be able to use all of them. I may post like the other ones that I didn't use on my Patreon or something just for other people to see, but I do plan on doing more question videos like this, so make sure you're following me on Instagram so you guys can participate and get your name up in the video. So from my submissions, I'm gonna be doing what I felt was the top 10, but in no particular order. All right, I'll let you guys talk in the comments and tell me what you think your top 3 was or whatever, but these are no particular order, just what I felt like the top 10 responses were. All right. Now, I know this was only open to the ladies, but I have to start it off with myself, just to give you guys a little glimpse into what I have to deal with in my DMs, all right? And I'm actually gonna do a 2-for-1. So it's gonna be just number 10, but I'm gonna give you 2 best responses. This was within the last, from when I asked this question, this was in like that week of me getting these 2 messages. So I'll start it off, all right? Here we go. You know, I would not mind getting my pussy absolutely destroyed by you. I just watched your reaction to 34 plus 35, and let me say, I'm 5'1", and you can spin me, bend me, and get all up in me, honey. Let me know if you want some pics, love. Listen, I'm human too, all right? I am a normal ass person. I go to work every day, come home just like you guys, all right? My life is no different. I feel like it's so crazy that the way that people will talk to someone that they think is like extremely gorgeous or like famous or something like that, you know, they feel like they don't really have to introduce themselves, or like there's just certain steps that they can skip and just jump straight to shit like this. She said, and listen, I know I say some crazy shit in my reactions, but I'm joking. I'm trying to make you guys laugh so you can enjoy, you know, the content while you're watching it. The spin 'em, bend 'em, and get all up in 'em. That's off a movie. I think it's Mike Epps who says something like that. And then it popped in my head when I was doing that reaction. So, I don't know, but she wants me to absolutely destroy her pussy. That's not even, I would feel bad. The fact that she said she wouldn't mind getting her pussy destroyed by me, that's kind of like an oxymoron almost. Like I would feel horrible. Okay, so this is part 2. And I'm crossing out the names because these are my Instagram followers. Like, these are my YouTube subscribers, so most likely they're gonna see this video, and I'm not trying to put anybody on blast like that, but the messages themselves are hilarious. So this is part 2. Hey Aaron, I just started watching your videos and subscribed. Thank you. And just wanted to say you are hot as fuck, LOL. I'm 18, so don't worry, you won't catch a case. And I'm single and willing to 34 plus 35 with you. And she proceeded to send a video. So the fact that there's no picture with this profile, but she's specifying that she's 18, so I'm good, I'm safe, I won't catch a case, already throws a red flag to me, you know? Besides the fact of the entire message, and I have no idea who this girl is, never met her, never seen her. She's 18, I won't catch a case. She's single, well that's a plus. and she's willing to 34 plus 35 with me. Well, I was dying to know that. I don't know what it is about this Ariana Grande 34 plus 35. What did I do in that video that triggered so many young girls, little freshly 18 girls, to send me these crazy ass messages? I don't know. I don't get it. But again, listen, you guys keep sending me shit. If you feel like maybe you could make it on to the next one, send it. Even if it's funny, if it's trying to be funny on purpose, send it my way. Okay, so number 9. Now, this is actually from a friend of mine who inspired me to make this video. All right, I'm not gonna say her name. I don't think she wants to be named, but we were talking one day about something, and just crazy DMs got brought up, and she showed me this message, and I was appalled. I don't even know what I was, but we had talked about it, and she was like, I know you get some crazy shit. I ended up asking my followers and all that, and we got this video. So I'm not gonna say her name, but you can thank her for this. I'll thank her for you. Thank you. Wish I had your curvy, luscious ass over with me under the sheets right now, with your legs up, me pinning you down, teasing your neck and sucking on it slowly from your collarbone to your ear, cock stiff and pulsing with you gripping it tight while I go in and out, with balls smacking your asshole as we make a mess, exploding passionately in and on each other over and over. Me whispering in your ear that I'm gonna give it all to you while I fill up your pussy with so much cum it pours out around us. So horny. LMAO. I know I'm ridiculous. What the fuck? You can't. I'm gonna keep going. I know that's a lot and hella forward/intense, but I figured, what the hell? Celebrate emojis? Come on, bro. I wish I could see more of you, no lie. Would help me a little with the imagination at the moment. Jeez, I must. And he continues to fucking dig a hole deeper and deeper. Oh my God. He said all that shit. He went into 4K detail on text about what he wants to do, and then said, I know, I'm ridiculous. You can't, that doesn't justify shit. You can't say, I know I'm ridiculous. That's like someone saying that they put ketchup on eggs or something. You know, something innocent, something like, oh, you know, yeah, a lot of people do it. Like, oh, I know, I'm crazy, but that's just what I like. No, bro, you can't just tell some girl randomly you want to fill them up with cum and be like, oh yeah, I'm goofy, ain't I? That's not how it works. Oh my God. How much time did he take to think all that and to write it all out? And then after all that, he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me send it. So number 8 is brought to us by my girl Harvey up in Toronto. Shout out to Harvey. So all of a sudden, I started feeling chest pains. I instantly thought I was going to have a heart attack, but that wasn't the case. It was because of you. My heart was skipping a beat. Okay, that's, pretty sweet, pretty innocent, just some kind of flirtatious stuff. Let's go to the next one. I want to press you against the wall and eat you out till you come on my face. Okay, now, night and day between those two messages. Now, the third one. Now, for my second question, will you go out with me? I want to take you out on a cute ass date. Okay, first of all, bro, that was the first question. All right, you didn't ask a question anywhere else before that, so we'll just skip past that. The bipolarness in these messages, I don't know if on, October 15th, when you were feeling, just real sweet, maybe you just watched The Notebook or something and, you wanted to swoop a girl off her feet. But then on November 9th, were you like just getting off of like U-Jizz or something and got some tips and pointers from one of the porn stars and you were ready to try them out? And then you ask her on a date. Like, no, that you don't, no. Okay, number 7. Now, when I saved this, I forgot to save who it was from, but they have the stuff crossed out, so I'm sure they probably didn't even want their name mentioned, so we'll skip past that, all right? So this was, you can tell it was on like Tinder or something, because it says you matched with such and such. He said, hey. She said, hey. He said, if we were both naked in your room right now, would you let me bend you over and give you what you need? Motherfucker, you don't know her. You don't know what she needs. Maybe she needs something to eat. You know, maybe she needs some new brakes on her car. Maybe she needs a new left lace in her shoe because her fucking puppy chewed it. You don't know what she needs. You can't just bend her over and assume that she needs some dick in her life. Maybe she's celibate. I just can't believe how bold some people are, man. Honestly, it blows my mind. I've seen it a million times, but still to this day, I find it crazy that people can send messages like this. But it is entertaining. I'll give them that. This is another friend of mine, but she didn't specify whether or not she wanted her name posted or not, so we're just gonna skip past it. You can tell they're just having a conversation. He said, just saying, could be fun. She said, well, I'm engaged, so I wouldn't be the kind of fun you're looking for, I'm afraid of. He said, never just fantasized. Ignored it. Responded again with those emojis. I'm sure you can take a guess at what he's saying. Didn't respond. Question mark. Didn't get my question. Yeah, bitch, she got your question. She didn't answer it, obviously. She said, I got it, but I'm married, so I didn't respond. He said, oh, so you sure you're not curious how good I am? No, what the fuck? LOL, I'm good, but thanks. Bro, she just said she's married. Keep it moving, man. Go on. Do something else. She's telling you, she didn't respond in the first place. And she says like, yo, I'm married. No, thank you. And you're like, are you sure? I mean, I know you already said it twice, but are you sure that's what you meant? This is my girl, Laylee, up in Chicago. Shout out to Laylee. She got a message from John saying, hey, just saw you on Tinder. You're hot. I want to ask you straight up. Would you be down to fuck for $3,000? I mean, is this a game show? Is this like a deal or no deal type of thing? Like, and again, it goes back to the fact of when someone is very attractive or you see that person in a different light, they get treated in different ways, you know, and it's not everyone experiences it or even, you know, knows what it's like. But the fact that he would just, the very first message, just hit her up like, yo, I have $3,000. Will you fuck me? First of all, why $3,000? Why not start with 1,000 or 5,000 or like a normal number to start with? $3,000? That's strange. But 3,000, I feel like that's just such a strange number. Like that's a set budget that he has to offer to fuck girls. But it's crazy because guys have to offer girls money to have sex with them if it's not like a mutual agreement, you know. Guys have to offer them money. But women can just say, hey, I want to fuck you, like to a man. You know, like they don't have to offer him shit. They don't have to impress him with anything or be like, yo, you know, I'll do this or do that for you if you let me have sex with you. Like, no, girls are just like, yeah, I'll have sex with you. And guys are like, well, fucking, well, where do I sign up? And I've never understood that. I've never understood how any man can take any piece of ass that's being thrown at him. I don't know, maybe, I mean, I've had my fair share of girls, you know, just throw it at me, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. If it's that easy, I don't want it. You know, if anybody could have it, I don't want it. Okay, now number 5, this is from Alicia. Shout out to her. This looks like it was on Facebook. This is a 3-piece conversation between her. I mean, I guess you can call it a conversation between her and this guy. I'm gonna blur out his name. She wanted me to put him on blast. I'm not really trying to put anyone on blast in this video, so sorry, but let's check this out. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, it's a lot. I'll put them up and let you guys read through them. There's just one really funny part that I gotta point out. So he starts it out saying, "You're bad as fuck. Do you smoke the ganja?" You can tell she's not interested. She's like, "Nah, I prefer meth." And he's like, "Damn, can't help you with that. This and this and that. It'd be really cool if you smoke the ganja though. You're a social drinker, habitual drinker, then I take it." No response. "Yeah, me too. It really helps wind me down for the evening." "Yeah, yep, good talk." "All right. You wanna know something cool to think about?" And she's like, "Bro, leave me alone. I don't wanna talk." And he responds, "Wow, you're one of those toxic kind of chicks. Don't get too big of a head. Bro, you sound conceited and ego-logistical, like you think you're all that." And then proceeds to go on and on, this and that. This man said ego-logistical. What the fuck is that? I've never heard that word before in my life. But you can't sit there and try to talk shit to someone online if you can't spell. That is mistake number one. Mistake number one in society is that they give access to public information. They give that to stupid people. They let people type too damn much, and they don't know how to use proper English, correct words, real words, and anybody has access to it. Number 3 and 2 both come to you again from Harvey. Shout out to Harvey. She gets a lot of bullshit sent her way in these DMs. This one is from Jacob. This is on Tinder. I don't care to put him on blast on Tinder. That's different. It doesn't say his last name, whatever. He said, "Would you allow me to smell your socks?" I get it that, there's a different kind of fetish for everyone out there. But feet is just, okay. If you want to lick feet, or kiss on toes, suck on toes, do what you want to do. But to ask somebody to just smell their socks, is that going to be during sex, or is that just like, yo, here's some socks. I got to run to the bank. I'll be back later. Like, what do you do with that? Is he beating his meat and smelling the socks at the same time? Jesus, I just have so many questions for all these screenshots. Shout out to whoever this dude is. I don't know. She blurred his name out. I didn't do that. I applaud this man. He said, "Here's my dating resume and cover letter." If you zoom in, he really filled this shit out. He made a resume and cover letter to date. I don't know if he actually made it or if it was just like some shit he found online and is just sending it to people. But this man is out here applying for real life positions. He said, I'm applying for the following positions: boyfriend 2, which includes the entree, side piece, boyfriend that comes off the bench, and entangler, someone who specializes in entanglement relationships. Listen, I'm gonna study this shit a little bit because he may have some tips that I could take. All right, now our last one was sent in by Kim out in Cali. Shout out to Kim. She actually submitted a video of the whole conversation. So I'm just gonna play it on this side. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna read it. But the whole thing is, he messaged her saying something about you trying to hang out and have some fun. She just said no. He went off and just ripped her a new one, saying a bunch of bullshit, nothing that's true. But it's just, I've seen it so many times when guys, when they get rejected, they feel like they're just so, like they gotta be tough guys now. Like, oh, well, fuck you then. You don't wanna fuck me, then fuck you. Like they just go nuts. And it's like, how's that approach gonna work ever at all? Like, you didn't just, get shut down now. You're never gonna have a chance. Even if, maybe she was just like in a bad situation at the moment, or just wasn't really interested in anyone and she didn't want to hang out. Maybe down the line you could have been a possibility. But as soon as you get told no, oh my God, she's the ugliest and the worst person and the fattest and the nastiest girl in the world. It was like 10 seconds ago, you were gonna do some unspeakable things to her if she would have said yes. But now, she's a big, ugly, fat, stupid, dumb bitch. Like, okay, bro, come on now, who are we fooling? So that is the top 10 responses that I got for the craziest DMs or dating messages that you ever got. You guys make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm gonna ask more questions like this and do more videos. So you guys can also in the comments put what kinds of videos you'd like to see. What would be something good that I can ask my Instagram's followers to get feedback from them and make a video for it. All right. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share this with your friends, make sure you're subscribed to the page. And again, go over to my Patreon and show some love and support. That's where you'll get this information or get access to these videos so much more earlier. That's not right. You'll get access to these videos earlier than everyone else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the page. I gotta get out of here. I have to go update my resume. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.